Thank you for joining us. Are you surprised with the go public stories that so many bank employees are facing the pressure to sell?
Oh, no, not at all.
Not at all. Why?
Well, that was the goal. I mean, there's sheets on the wall when you're working behind the desk. You have to meet with your manager at least once a week, usually once a day. You have specific targets. Essentially, right? Banking is a volume business, right? So the more time you spend with clients, the more products you need to sell them. And otherwise, the bank kind of thinks of your time as wasted time. They've spent money on you for nothing. So it was a conversation that happened all the time that you weren't selling enough.
A conversation that happens all the time. So obviously a constant push here, but did it at times get aggressive between the manager and the employees, the tellers, to essentially upsell customers?
Yeah, I would say more the district manager than the branch manager. Branch manager, in my experience anyway, branch managers were the people who had to, at the same time, deal with the people who were their employees. They had to manage them. So no, I didn't. In my experience, it was never aggressive from the manager. From the district manager, they're one step removed from kind of the clients, right? So they typically talked more about scorecards and goals than the branch manager did.
Now, you yourself, you left the industry in part because of the hard sell tactics that they were asking you to do. Tell us about the decision to actually leave that form of banking.
Well, I mean, I'm privileged that way, right? I had the option to do that. So that wasn't kind of by year one of my career, I realized being a good employee and being good to clients weren't on the same track. And I would love to be a good employee, but I eventually just thought that it was better for me if I went on my own and could take time to talk to clients in depth and kind of without a product attached to it. So.
And in your experience, did you see a lot of clients essentially be sold products, talked into a product that they didn't even need, that at the end of the day, as a financial planner these days, would cost them money that they didn't need to spend?
Yeah, I would say clients knew that they didn't need a Visa card. And in my experience and with my colleagues, most of the time clients just shut you down right away. And so the pressure was, of course, clients don't want this. They're all saying no. They all have their antenna up for, do you want a Visa card today? And so in the staff room, you'd talk about, well, I couldn't sell anything because nobody wants it. And they were right. I mean, clients were right. They didn't need it. So no, in fact, it was mostly the frustration of encountering no most of the time that we talked about.
Now, many people go into banks thinking that they can trust what is happening there. Should consumers change how they view their banking institutions?
Absolutely. I mean, they're there to sell products. And as a consumer, you might need the products that the bank is selling. But that's the model. So if somebody is telling you, did you know you qualify for whatever? If they start with telling you about the product, probably they're not there to give you advice. They're probably there to sell you the product. And if they start with questions about you, then you might be more inclined to think that they're trying to get you into the right thing for you. So you just have to have your antenna up a little bit.
Now, of course, there's going to be an investigation into the banking practices as a result of the CBC News Go Public story. I'm wondering, from your perspective, what lessons do you think the banks need to walk away from these incidents?
Oh, I am not entirely certain that the bank is going to walk away with a lesson. I would love to see the bank go back to being a service industry, either strictly selling products and maintaining the products and making sure you're in the right product, or entirely getting out of the sale of products and giving advice. I don't think that's going to happen, but I would love to see the banks just be open and say, we sell financial products and we're experts on our products and we'll tell you about them, but we're not also going to tell you then, should you pay down your mortgage or invest, because we have a vested interest in making sure you do the thing that's most profitable for us.
Sandy, thank you so much for the time.
You're welcome. Thank you.